Now, this is a topic I want to go over and discuss because it's a great topic. And I'm going to rewind, looking back at my life as well and how things were when I was like young compared to now, which I still have some youth, but I'm 29 years old now, so I have most of my 20s wrapped up and I have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, and here we are. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to get close to hitting 100K, so let's do that ASAP because I want to throw a party. We're going to get down with it. It's going to be lit. So let's do that. There's an overwhelming amount of young men today who are seriously unhappy with their dating lives. And I can sit here and tell you guys myself, I know the pain that those young men are going through. Now, it's a different story for me today than it was then, for sure. And I was even getting the girls I wanted when I was young, but I wasn't keeping them. That's the difference. And I feel most young men today, they go through one, maybe two relationships with a girl when they're young, and after that they just give up on it. It's like, and I understand, it's discouraging whenever you're with some girl that you like. A little bit more time goes on, she changes her mind, she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't want to commit, she wants to live her life, she wants to party, she wants to experience all that stuff. So as a man, it's frustrating because women are not supposed to do those things, bro. Like, since the beginning of time, women are not supposed to be doing those things. Women are not supposed to be promiscuous. And it's funny because it's exactly what they're doing. Like, we can sugarcoat it all we want and pretend it's not that, but it is that. If it wasn't that, you would have been in a relationship. And if you weren't in a relationship with that guy that you didn't want, you'd be with somebody else. Women stay single in their 20s because they want to be promiscuous, bro. And if they're not with a man, if they don't have the man they want, what do you think they're doing, bro? Sitting at home? No. They're messing about. So, I understand the frustrations of younger men and how unhappy most of them are because, bro, I even know guys who was in high school recently, fast forward a year or two later, they are not in a good place, bro. It's because some of these guys are some of the better looking guys that was in high school when they were in high school. They were getting the girls they wanted, and now it's come to an end. I went through the same shit. The same shit. You get the girl you want, but then it comes to an end, and it's frustrating as a man. Women will never understand that type of frustration because they don't really care. And you just don't have to. You just don't have to, all right? You just don't have to. But they're just going to go and experience and party and all this stuff and do all that stuff. And probably a couple years later try to come back, and you ain't going to want them because that is how the world works. Y'all frustrated us, and now it's our turn to frustrate you. Instead of making the sacrifices necessary, y'all had to ruin that. So what are men going to do? They're not going to date when they're young. They're going to go through a few experiences and they're going to say, that's enough. It's clearly not working. That's it. Okay. We will see you 5 years later. We will see y'all at the top later on. But not y'all. We will be. Not y'all. We will see y'all at the top later on. So what does a smarter men do? Build themselves up over time. Okay, they get to 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, even 30, 31, 32, whatever, around those ages. Now they have the pick of the litter. Now they are the more attractive guy than she is the female. Because she's getting a bit older. You too, but you're only getting more attractive because you age like fine wine. I ain't gonna say nothing else about her, but you already know. Her value's going down, your value's going up. This isn't my opinion, it is how it is. Women are very valuable when they're young, so if they strike when they're young, y'all will have the life. Y'all will have the dream life. But if you don't, that's your mistake. So, that's a mistake. You gotta take accountability for that. You gotta take accountability for your mistakes. There's tons of pretty women, bro, who will mess up their whole life. So you have no excuse on that. Like, what were you doing? I'm sure there was tons of guys you could have, been with. I'm sure of it. But nothing was ever good enough, right? Right. So what men are going to do is build themselves up. They're going to be that dude now. They're going to have the pick of the litter. And you know what they're going to do? You know what men are going to do who build themselves up to that level? Do you know what they're going to do? I'm asking you a question. Do you guys know what these men are going to do as they build themselves up and become a somebody? You know what they're going to do? They're going to fulfill their dating lives. Is what they're going to do. They're going to fulfill their dating lives, their dating needs. They're going to fulfill that. Because it wasn't happening when they were young. Why? Because women want to run around today and do the things they do. And it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable when it comes to you now qualifying for a relationship with a good man that you could have got, but no longer can. You can't. Because of what you've done. There's always consequences to your actions, whether they're good, whether they're bad. This is the way the world works. You will pay for your actions 10 times out of 10. So as a man, when you're young, you're getting screwed over, bro. You done all the right things for that girl. You did everything right. And even though everything fell apart, guess what you still done? Everything right. Guess what you're going to get in the end? You're going to be successful. You're going to be that dude. You're going to end up fulfilling your dating needs from a younger female, which you should have got since day one when you were around that age. You didn't get it, so guess what? You're going to keep building yourself up. You're going to come back to get that. Because that fulfills a man's dating needs. Is to get that. What he should have had. But didn't, because they want to mess around. They want to make up excuses for all their mental instability or whatever you want to call it. Am I wrong? You know I'm not wrong. You know I'm not. It's how it goes. And like I said, guys, I understand the frustrations of about 90% to probably even higher the percentage of men today that's just, they're not fulfilling their dating needs, which leads them to being unhappy. I lived many unhappy years because I just didn't have the shit I wanted in my life. And guess what? I didn't sit around, oh, I'm so unhappy. I didn't care. It was that way. I had to keep living. It wasn't fun. It wasn't like keeping me down or beating me down, but I'm fighting through it. Okay. And I just let it motivate me, and that's what you have to do. And you rise up, and you're going to get what you want. It's great. It's great. And a lot of these other women, bro, they're gonna cry in a pool of their own tears because they can't get you no more. They're hoping and praying and begging they'll be able to land on you, and a lot of them won't be able to because only one will. And it's going to be the one you want. Because you're looking to fulfill your dating needs. Everyone's trying, but not everybody deserves it. But if you're a deserving man or woman, you will fulfill your dating needs. Women have needs. Men have needs. And it's possible you don't get your needs met if you're an undeserving person. Women can run around, ruin their whole lives, and think they deserve something amazing. Not how it works. No, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. And as a man, if you don't want to get on your shit, if you just want to be sad because your dating needs when you're young are bad, you want to drink, you want to party, guess what? Do we have to get into this again? You don't deserve it, bro. Earn it. Deserve it. Put in the work. Put in the time. Put in the grind. Build yourself up. It's what it takes. You don't get to just slack off in life and think you're going to get this most specialist thing for yourself. It ain't going to happen. If you want something that special, you have to become that special. It's going to take time. It's going to take some years. You can do it. Even if you messed up a little bit, you can still do it, but just get on your shit now. The beautiful thing about a man is you can mess up some years of your life and still win. Because you're still going to be valuable because you can provide. No one's going to care about your past, bro. No woman cares about how many girls you were ever with. They don't care about that. They don't. But men do care about women who has a rough past. Men do care about that because it taints a woman for life. It taints a woman forever. It just does. It damages them. It does something to them, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Groundbreaking. God has made us a specific way, and it's important to learn about it. Because when you don't, you're just limiting yourself and your mind, and you're going to end up in a bad place because you did not learn about things you should have learned about. A lot of women don't learn about how bad it is and how bad they look running around as a 19, 20, 21-year-old female when they had all the potential on earth to get a very good man, and they're running around raving, partying, going all crazy, bro. Like, and they make up so many excuses. Oh, I just want to live my life and all this stuff. Can I not live my life? Da 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 da. Well, get a man and go and do that stuff with him. Get a boyfriend and do that stuff with him. Why do you got to be single and do that stuff? Does anyone really believe they're just not doing anything crazy? They're doing crazy shit, my guy. They're doing crazy shit. The single women activities. And if you want to live that life, go ahead, but you no longer qualify for a wife. You no longer qualify to get a really good man, which you could have got, but you decide to go crazy. That was your choice. It's the equivalent from a man not taking his life seriously and not doing the work. You're a bad bet for survival, my guy. You're a bad bet because you haven't done the work. You're a bad bet because you got lazy. You're a bad bet because you can't even financially provide, and shit might fall through at any given time because you don't have stability. You're a bad bet. She's a bad bet. People who are bad bets, I don't recommend dating people who are bad bets. You want to go with a good bet, and guess what? If you're a bad bet, don't even look at a good bet. Make yourself a good bet before you even want to look at a good bet's way. That's what you want to do. Now, fast forward in my life right quick before we end this video. Like I said, bro, I was getting the girls I wanted. At all ages, even as a younger kid, up until 21. Could have kept it going, but that's when I cut the cord. That's when I got frustrated, and it's like, it was back to back to back, 3 different girls. One was 16 to 20. One was 20 to close to 21, but it ended. And the other one was while I was 21 for a while. And when that ended, it's like, okay, I'm not doing this again right now. I told the last person, you're never going to see me with somebody else. Because that's just how I felt at that time. I was getting so far into these situations. The same shit was happening. And it's just like, Watch what I go on and do in life now. This shit's crazy. This shit is crazy, bro. And that's what drives men off the edge. But you don't let it get you down. You let it get you up. And you get after it in this life. And you become a fucking beast that cannot be denied, that cannot be stopped. You fulfill yourself as a man. You fulfill your duties. And guess what? When you do that, when you become a beast, well-rounded, you become the prize. When you become the prize, you get a prize yourself. When you build yourself up as a man to the age of 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, whatever it might be, you now qualify for a younger female to fulfill your dating life. Because that is what you deserve as a man. Women have no say in what I'm saying right now because they don't understand, bro. The most mature women do. All these other women who are not what we want, they're the ones complaining about it. They're the ones, oh, you just da-da-da-da-da-da. You don't understand. So you can have standards, but we can't. All we ever wanted was a woman to herself. Is that such a bad thing? Is a relationship, is a clean-cut relationship with no strings and no toxicity attached, is that too much to ask for? When there's a man who has worked hard, that he did the hard, honest work, is it that much to ask for just to get that? Can a man not have a standard anymore? Or is it just y'all? Y'all just want prizes upon prizes, but you can't even look at yourself and how a man might view you. This is why young men are frustrated, bro. And I get it. I was frustrated for years. I was a hothead. And I didn't show it. But inside, okay. And I just used that as motivation. Just kept going and going and going. I'm being honest right now. That's what it was like. I always wanted the right person in my life. It takes time. You just build yourself as a man first, and you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself to get the thing you want in your life, bro. You're pretty much guaranteeing yourself that. This is how it goes. This is the life of a man, and it hasn't been this way always. Because women used to actually be feminine and submissive and want a man a lot more than they do today. Women still want men today. It's just they're crossing boundaries, bro. They're doing things that's disqualifying them, and it's causing a ruckus, and women have a certain belief system today, and it's ruining relationships, and men don't want to commit to them no more because of what they're doing. Bro, don't settle for less. Don't settle for something if you don't want to settle for it. Get away from the red flags, get rid of the BS, become the best possible version of yourself, and strike while the iron is hot. Because you're going to get someone you want. She's going to want you. Y'all's going to be together. Y'all's going to do it right. The world's crazy today, man. Like I said, it used to not be this bad. It used to not be this way. Like, just look at how things were a long time ago, bro. We're living in such a new time right now. Such a new time. Such a new day and age. All women want to do today is manipulate and go crazy, bro. Like, most modern women, that's what they do. That's what they do. So find yourself one. Build yourself up so high as a man you can't be denied. Find yourself a girl that you really like, that meets your standards. She's going to have stars in her eyes for you. Y'all's going to be together. Y'all can flip off the rest of the world and say good luck to everybody else. And sincerely, good luck to everybody else. But when I say flip off the rest of the world, I mean flip off the rest of the world to all the women that might want you, to all the men that might want you as a woman. When y'all did things right, it is what it is, bro. This world's crazy. It's batshit crazy, and you got to do what it takes to succeed in this sick society. It's disgusting. It's despicable. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this take and why so many men, young men, are frustrated with their dating lives. It's because of this. It's because of how women have changed. It's because of the things women want to do, and they want to be single for a long time, bro. They want to be single until they're damn near too old. And it's like, what have you been doing for all those years? We know what you've been doing all those years. Nothing cute. Very not cute. This is the biggest reason men want younger women. It's not because they get to 25, 26 to even 30 and they just look bad. It's not that. It's because of the shit they did. And some of them do look bad by those ages because of all the stuff they done. Some. But just get the point, man. I mean, men cannot be blamed for what they are hardwired to want. I am hardwired to want certain things. I will get those certain things. Trust me. And y'all are hardwired to want and to get certain things. Don't go against it. Don't settle for something that's like that makes you ick. That makes you no. Don't settle for that. Don't settle for that. Women shouldn't, men shouldn't. But if you're not a catch, if you're not a prize yourself, you can't even demand nothing. Nothing. It's about yourself first. It's about the position you put yourself in first as a man or a woman. Because if you're in the right position, you're going to get the right thing. Guaranteed you're going to get the right thing. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen next week. It could happen in 4 months, a year, 3 years. Position yourself, stay patient, keep doing what you're doing. You would be surprised what God will do for y'all, for y'all's lives, bro. Promise. And with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.